add with two-digit numbers. Find 25 plus 2. We can use the WorkMath 7, tens and ones chart, and base 10 blocks to show each number. The first addend is 25. There are 2 tens and 5 ones in 25. The second addend is 2. There are 2 ones in 2. We can also show 25 plus 2 on the tens ones chart using numbers. 25 is 2 tens and 5 ones. 2 is 2 ones. Next, add the ones. 2 ones plus 5 ones equals 7 ones. There are 7 ones in all. Finally, add the tens. To add the tens, count the rods in the tens column. 1, 2. There are 2 tens. The sum is 2 tens and 7 ones, or 27. So 25 plus 2 equals 27.
Okay, boys and girls, so we're going to start our lesson, and we are on Chapter 6, Lesson 3. So we are focusing on how can we add tens and ones? How can I add and subtract two-digit numbers? So we're going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to show you what you can do to add. So you can visually write the number, or you can use the base 10 frames and the ones to figure this out. So I have the problem. There are 24 children in a swimming pool. So there are 24 children in a swimming pool, and 3 more get in the pool. So I want to go ahead and I want to represent my numbers using the base 10. So remember, when we have tens, we started off with 24. So I know that one base 10 is 10. I don't have to count that. So that's 10. Another base 10 is 10, but 10 plus 10 is 20. So I have 20 base 10s here, and I said 24 children. So I'm going to draw squares to represent the ones. It said 24. So I did 4 children there. And then it said add 3 more children joined the pool. So I'm going to add 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write my problem here. We started off with 24. And then 3 more children went into the pool. Now, what I could do is I can count my base 10s, and then I can count the ones. So I can start by counting the figures here, or I can add the ones to get my ones place and then add the tens place. So let's do count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 ones. So I'm going to write 7. And then how many base 10s do I have here? 1, 2, which is, this really means 20, right? But when I put 2 here and the 1, it's 27. So we need to make sure that we understand when we're writing 2, it doesn't mean just 2, the number 2. It means 2 base 10s, which would be 20. So here, this represents 20, and then we have 7 ones. Okay, so we're going to explore this further. You can go to the next page. Let me just erase this. Alrighty. So let's go to the top. It says to find 25 plus 2, add the ones, then add the tens. So we're going to do the exact same thing, except that we're going to use these pictures that are up here. So it says 20. This is 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I can usually do this with the visual representation, or I can do it with the numbers. 5 plus the 2 is 7, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. Let's look here. Add the ones. So I add the ones, which is 5 plus 2 is 7. And then you would do the tens. 27. Then you add the 10. So first, you're going to first add the ones. When you do this problem, you always start by adding the ones, and then you add the tens. So here I have 7. I already had 7 because I knew it was right there, 7. And then how many tens do I have? This means 2. Now, it doesn't mean the number 2. It just means that there is 20 tens, and 20 tens is 20. There's 2 tens, and 2 tens means 20. So let's go ahead and do the next problems. Use WorkMat 7 and, okay, so we're going to use these to do this, or we can use the top ones. Okay, so we're going to do this. Let me get a pencil. So it says here, 13 plus 3. So we're always going to start by adding the ones place first. So 3 plus 4 is 7. And then 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, so again, you're going to go ahead and use these to help you guide. But remember, we always add, when we're adding, we always add the ones place first. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 0 is 4. Let's look here. Okay, so you have two numbers, and here this 6 plus 3. I don't know what that is. So I can count off. So I can count off 6, 7, 8, 9. This was easy if I count off using what I already know. That's 9, and then 5 plus 0 is 5. So my number is 54. So I'm going to help you guys complete some of this over here on this page. Okay, I'm going to do the first one. So I'm going to add the ones place. Once you add the ones place, 5 plus 2 is 7. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. So go ahead and complete this page. You're going to go ahead and complete this page for numbers 4 all the way to 13. And then you're going to turn the page and complete the back. So I'm going to read this part for you. So I want you guys to go ahead and okay, so then you're going to go ahead and remember, boys and girls, when we read, we always underline the important information, and then we box the words that are important. So 32 children, 32 children are at the library. 4 more. More, I'm going to circle more because it tells me plus. 4 more children come to the library. How many children are at the library in all? So this is my question. This is what they want me to answer. So I'm going to make sure that I circle that so I know that this is my question. So I'm going to read it one more time. 32 children are at the library. 4 more children come to the library. How many children are at the library in all? Go ahead and answer that. Number 17, Oliver put together 53 puzzle pieces. So plus 53 puzzle pieces. He added, they give us the word, 5 more pieces. How many puzzle pieces has Oliver put in all? This is my question, so I'm going to circle that. So I'm going to read it again. Oliver put 53 puzzle pieces. He added 5 more pieces. How many puzzle pieces has Oliver put together in all? Go ahead and answer that. Now, the hot problem. Which sum, remember, boys and girls, sum means the answer to an addition problem. So which sum, the answer, is more? So let's look at the problems that they're asking us. 23 plus 6 or 20 plus 20. Which one of these, which answer is going to be more? Please explain. So once you have completed this, go ahead and submit your homework into Schoology.